This is meant to be the clone of Selena or the Selena clone because they look alike. But see how this person's eye, one's higher and one's lower? That's usually an indication of like a Vril droned person. So they are not just Vril droned, but they are also clones that are Vril droned. So this is another picture of the same Selena clone, but I think she is older than Selena and her name is Jada Nicole. And see how one eye is higher and the other eye is lower. So she's a clone and also a Vril droned through the eye. So looking into the cloning side of things, you can see how this Playboy model Nicole or Jada Nicole is the same clone as Selena Gomez. And she also has one eye small, one eye big, indicating Vril droning. That is Selena Gomez, but it is not. It is Jada Nicole. She is a Playboy model. Look at her necklace. That's Jada Nicole with Hugh Hefner. There's basically no difference between her and Selena, except she is very tall and Selena is not. Another Hollywood actor, I think her name is Lucy Lee or Louie. And see that eye and that eye. That's a lazy eye, indication of a Vril droned person. And her name is Lucy, like as in Lucifer. That's the same actress. One eye is funky there. And that's another actress. I don't know who that is. But look at the eye. So these are all Vril droned people. And this is Rihanna, the Hollywood singer. See her satanic hand sign. Pink and blue, pink and blue. That is transgender. And see her tiny eyes and her big eyes there. And her giant abnormal forehead. That reminds me of Yakub, and that's like a satanic devil horn sign. See, one eye is more slanted and bigger than the other. Smaller eye, bigger eye. Closing one eye, representing. I'll take you through some very robotic looking pictures of the Hollywood actress. I think they are showing it on purpose, like they want to show that they are clones and they are synthetic humanoids, as they call them, synthetics, clones. But apparently they are all, you can't tell them apart from humans because medically apparently they react the same. Bleeding, breathing, all that stuff, the same as humans. And then you have these very stiff, robotic looking people. That's extremely robotic. But look at the skin. Apparently the skin of these robots, they don't last very long. Look how robotic that is. Then you have this extremely robotic person doing her satanic horn hand gesture. That's also very robotic. Look how robotic that is. Like that eye has no soul in it. just standing there. Another very robotic looking, I think this is a character from The Housewives related to Paris Hilton. Another very robotic person. Small eye, big eye. Strong, muscular, masculine arms. Very stiff and robotic. Gender dysphoria. Another very robotic person. Look at the background with all that disgusting monster satanic stuff. Very robotic. So I think this is from Stranger Things. I have watched Stranger Things. Whoa, look how robotic she looks. That's not even, there's nothing in there. Just a human body that any fallen angel can just channel through her. Look at that. No human stands like that. That's like it's frozen in that posture or something. That's robotic. Small eye, big eye. Another funny posture by robot. Look at the small eye, big eye. Extremely robotic. Basically frozen like a wax statue that they make of these celebrities. Small eye, big eye. Very artificial. Extremely robotic and very masculine. Kendall Jenner. I didn't expect her to be this robotic. Look how robotic the smile is. That's not natural. And her head looks funky. Like, how tall is that? It shouldn't be there. Another robot. More robotic people. They might as well be wax statues. That is Victoria Beckham, looking extremely robotic, stiff. Staring into nothing. The robot premier. Demi Lovato looking extremely robotic. Paris Hilton's small eye, big eye. Another very strange robotic posture. This one has a little bit of life in it, but extremely straight and robotic. This one's eye is nothing but just a computer being. Another straight, hybridized robot. Extremely robotic. Might as well be a wax statue. Ariana looking lifeless here. Staring out into nothing. Robot alert. And then you have this actress looking very robotic, stiff and cold. Straight, stiff and cold. Wax statue. Another wax statue, straight, stiff and cold. Megan Fox doing her robot pose. Angelina Jolie with her strange robotic wave. Cold, lifeless. Is anybody there? So they make these human clones and they put them in the world stage, and they put all these camera people and they put them in front of all that and sell it to us. So these are all lab-made things. See how stiff and non-human that is. Then you have this extremely robotic look of Angelina Jolie. She might as well be just an android here, which she is, but you can really make it out. And they're not doing their acting and just being themselves. That's a machine, a robotoid, human, synthetic. So in magazines, movies, TV, photographs of celebrities, you'll see a lot of this pink and blue, which is the transgender color and symbolism that they use. And pink and blue is also red and blue. That's another variation of pink and blue. See this guy with pink and blue. Another one. And you have this guy wearing all red, but blues in the background. You have red background, blue shirt, green. Sometimes green and red is paired, and sometimes blue and red. So this is a model named Gigi Hadid. She's meant to be famous. And look at her spreading her legs wide with a hot dog in front of her, indicating the male genitalia, saying she is a man. And that's how they convey their transgenderism, their Baphomet religion, and that their body is a transgender body and she is not an authentic female. And he is telling us that it has a male genitalia, and you can see the very smug posture. Look what I am. But they're not allowed to speak. They don't have any free will or choice in their body. This is Elon Musk giving us the subtle hints of being a transgender with a blue and red trans colors which they use. Then you'll see that's Elon Musk in the red, and then you have blue there. So that's how they subtly let you know of their transgender religion. Then you have, I think that's Grimes. She looks extremely demonic there. She's wearing red and blue and like some inverted cross stuff with an F, looking very demonic. So these are all transgenders, most likely Vril drowned, because Vrils are known to be genderless, or they don't abide by the human gender system. This is Bollywood. You have the same pattern of pink and blue. Then you have blue and red, pink and blue. That is father and son. They look identical. So they could be family. So that's Aishwarya Rai, Bollywood, Pharrell Williams, Hollywood, you can see the pink and blue, hints of green going on there. You have Bollywood again, pink, blue, red. That's Aishwarya Rai, Miss World. You have, forgot his name, pink and green going on there. That's Kate Williams with her blue dress, pink roses. Very subtle of her. That's Aishwarya Rai again. Very open about her transgenderism, Baphomet religion. Pink and blue, mother-daughter, father-daughter. Pink and... This is Bollywood again with pink and green. And this child has grown up to be this girl over here. And now that's the next generation doing the pink and green, like how she is doing it here. It's the same thing there. So it's generational transgender. And that's, I think, her father. And this is Bollywood. And she's got blue pants, pink balloons, and the Freemasons checkerboard. It's all generational transgenderism. I think that's her family, that girl's father. And you have pink and blue, very subtle here. This generational transgender, and this feet crossing symbolizes transgender. Destiny Child's Hollywood singers, Beyonce, pink, blue, and gray. Sometimes you will see just gray and pink featured, replaced by the blue, because gray has some subtle bluish in it, and that's Beyonce with the bell. Her God, Halle Berry, they look like man wearing high heels. Look at how far their legs are. That's not how a woman walks. That's Halle Berry being himself with his huge man steps and extremely broad shoulders and very masculine gait or walking style. Extremely masculine Halle Berry. So the more of this you do publicly, the more of a attention seeker you are, and you are like a really bad clone Vril person, because some just like openly exist like this and they have no concept of what it is to be a real human being, and they just act in these ways. So that's Britney Spears in her trance pink, blue, and her brother, sister in green, pink, blue, green. Very masculine gait. So that's meant to be Britney Spears just casually shopping in her pink and blue and red, and her 666 hand sign. And her friend wearing a pink and blue outfit herself or himself. Pink and blue trans world of the satanic elite. Pink and blue. So that's a man. Britney's a man. Pink and blue, Britney Spears. Fancy trans car.